Hello, everybody, and welcome to the wonderful world of football shirts, a football shirt podcast that is celebrating all things festively football. That's right, actually, it is our Christmas episode. We never do we have done ish a Christmas episode before, but this is a proper Christmas episode. It's going to be a bit of festive Christmassy football chat because there's got to be lots of football on the telly. That's one of the great things about a festive period. Anyway, this is a podcast and it's our safe space where we can share our opinions about football shirts. If you like what we do and you want to support the podcast in some way, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/shirtspod, and there you can buy me, Jake, Woody, and Helen a coffee. You can donate a certain amount of money, and that money will just get pumped right back into the podcast, paying for our platforms to host this. It'll be paying for any kind of, that's it really, just paying for that because it costs money. I can't do this by myself because if I did, nothing would ever get done. So I am joined by the absolutely gorgeous Jake from Art on Shirts. Hello.
Merry Christmas, Rich.
Merry Christmas.
You looking forward to it?
I am feeling relatively festive because it was my kids' little Christmas concert today.
Okay.
So...
And as a fellow parent, how bearable was it? Because that's what the scale is, isn't it? They're never enjoyable. It's how bearable was it?
How much of other people's children did you have to watch before yours came on stage?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's worth that 30 seconds and then the rest of it's just like, oh.
So this one is both my son and daughter in Key Stage 2, right? So the one end, the year 6 and year 3, right? So they're first time in the same one together. And it's like a concert, and it usually is outside, and they usually year 6 get the microphones and they do the talking bits, and then everyone does singing. But at the same time, this year at my children's school, they've got choir club, and so they've been practicing proper songs and harmonizing and going over each other.
Oh, wow.
So they sang, my little girl is in the choir and singing Somewhere Only We Know by Keane or Lily Allen, because of John Lewis Christmas advert. And so actually really cool songs. And then my little boy said a line talking about, baby Jesus and all that. So relatively fun and only about half an hour long. So actually got away with one, mate.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. What about you, Jake? Christmassy, feeling festive?
Yeah, very. I've
been
to a few Christmas I've had a good couple of weeks, man. I've had gone to lots of different Christmas markets. I went to Edinburgh's. I went to Verona for a couple of days the end of last week or the start of last week, and the Christmas market there was in full flow. It was really good. Christmas parties have been done. Works won, girls football team won. We only broke 2 lanes at bowling, which is a success. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. Very, very feeling. Oh, I just can't wait for it now. I'm buzzing for it. Looking forward to it.
And Woody is unfortunately away. It's been a long time. We've been missing Woody. He was available, and then now he's on car pickup duty for his mum. So bless him. He is stepping up and being a good son. But we also have the absolutely fabulous, the wonderful Helen. Say hello.
Hello.
Missed you. I mean, it's only been a week. We were away, but
it's ages since the 4 of us were all on together, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a fair few weeks, hasn't it?
It has. But I'm sure we'll remedy that in the new year. Helen,
what shirt you repping?
Thank you.
Well,
what outfit we repping?
We were given for Reese's birthday this Fulham away shirt. It's black and gold. It's very smart. I really like it.
Yeah, it looks cool. Looks really cool.
I've styled it a Seto style with this lacy collar and a chunky Noah's Ark necklace.
Hey!
It's banging, isn't it? I love it.
Very cool. Very smart. Are they? And as we are recording, Fulham are wearing that right now, aren't they?
I don't think so, because I think they're playing Newcastle. So I think
Oh,
they're
they
in
are, aren't they?
their third kit.
Is that the
See,
kind of
they're really
pinky
small
one?
on the screen. Green.
Yeah,
Green. Oh,
I
green.
can just see Jamie Redknapp
Nice
right
green.
now.
We talked about it because they released it with this cool 90s
That's
video.
right.
Oh yeah, the fluo-y green and
Oh,
Yeah,
they
I
wore
bluey
it the
coloured
weekend,
one.
didn't
I
they? They
think that's
beat
what they're
Burnley and
wearing.
they wore it. Yeah, and the retro badge.
Yeah, so I was allowed to wear this this evening.
Nice.
Reese didn't need it, so his team would win.
Right. Well, here we are. Welcome everybody. Come on in. The fire is on. The Christmas song. That is a big drink as well, Helen. Bloody hell.
You know,
You are
it's
not
in a
dehydrated
jar.
today.
So in my house, because some of us are clumsy and some of us are only 5, all our glasses just get broken all the time. So either they're really small glasses that are too small to be knocked over, anything bigger just gets smashed. So now
Yeah.
if I need a big squash, I have to drink it out of a jar.
Is that apple and
If
blackcurrant?
anyone's getting me a Christmas present, can I have a big glass for a big squash? Thanks.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I love a big squash.
Yeah.
What's your favourite flavour squash?
Vimto.
Vimto,
Nice.
100%.
Yeah.
My problem is Vimto's good, and I like Vimto. I love apple squash.
Oh, I like apple
And
squash.
the problem is when it's the one I buy from like Lidl, it's good, but I like a lot. And I get through it really quickly because I can smash a pint of squash back in like a couple of seconds when you're really craving one.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
Love squash. Right. Shall before we get on with some Christmassy festive football shirt chat, shall we talk about some football? There has been quite a bit of football things that have gone on recently, and we also haven't been here for a while, so there's quite a bit to catch up on. Jakey boy, I know you have seen something this week, and we came across, or is that football shirt related?
It's a bit of both, really. It's a bit of just football love that I want to share and kind of say, like, he's kind of been going about the football shirty knowledge business for a long time now, but he's just kind of pushed it to a next level for me, and that is the Hollywood actor Wonka Timothy Chalamet.
Chalamet.
Timothée, isn't it? Timothée.
I could say Timothy Chalamet.
But like, he's for years now. He's kind of been doing little bits and bobs. Like when he was a kid, I saw when Wonka come out. It come out that his actual football team that supports is Saint Etienne.
Yeah,
and he's been on football camps with like Joe Gomez and US players and stuff like that. And he's obviously got his football knowledge. But then obviously recently he's on the press tour for, is it Marty Supreme?
Yeah,
the new film which is coming out, and he's got this new viral tracksuit top that's coming out. But I noticed that he was pairing that tracksuit top with a pair of 2000s England tracksuit bottoms recently, just wandering around doing the press release. And when he posted up his sort of London leg of the tour, he even included World in Motion as his as his Instagram post song, which I'm pretty sure it was World in Motion, but that's kind of like quite a niche reference for an American to have, isn't it? And he's just one of those people where every interview that I kind of see of him, I always find it quite surprising and intriguing. Like today, there's stuff coming out where he's referencing Susan Boyle, and you're like, what? You're like, you don't know Susan Boyle. But then he's like, oh, it's just, well, he's like a sponge by the interviews that I see, and he just absorbs so much stuff, and his football knowledge is bloody brilliant.
Yeah, I am falling in love with him because I think he seems like a really wonderful human being and actor.
Yeah.
I watched him on Graham Norton the other day, and very similar. Like he was stuck between Rowan Atkinson and Emma. what's her face, the actress, you know, the one from Love Actually, who cried because she got a disc instead of the
Oh
necklace.
yeah.
Anyway, he
Oh
just
god,
calling him Rowan is quite funny, because it's like, well, why do
Emma Thompson.
you, Emma Thompson, thank you.
that's
Why
it.
is it that you, Timothy Chalamet, a 29-year-old man, know anything from America / France, know anything about Mr. Bean? And he's just really knowledgeable. I think he seems to. What's that called? Is it called Anglophile, when like foreigners learn so much about British culture and try and like ingratiate themselves in it? I think he has a bit of that, and I'm all for it.
Yeah. I mean, I think judging by, I mean, I'm looking at his name and stuff. He might have some French in him by the sounds of it, but he's like, he speaks French fluently and stuff like that, doesn't he? And it's just a really interesting guy, and he just surprises me every interview that I see of him with something, whether it's just a little line or a little fact or a little, you know, insight into what he likes and loves. And yeah, just finding it odd that he chose like A World in Motion as, I'm pretty sure it's World in Motion. I'm just going to have a little look now.
I think it was.
But yeah, like you say, it's probably before he was even born, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think I like Timothy Chalamet. I think he's fun. I like him as an actor. To me, he's on the right side of the weird at the moment. Quite quirky,
Yeah.
but there
Yeah.
is a feel of Shia LaBeouf to it that it
Well, yeah,
could
with
eat its own tail and all become a bit wanky and annoying. It depends what the payoff is. I think it depends what this film is and what he actually does.
Marty Supreme. Well, somebody watched Graham Norton, so someone's clued into what the film's about. It's Marty Supreme is kind of, it's a story that's not really based on a true story, but it's kind of like got hints of a true story of someone who just kind of like was really good at ping pong, but then also is a bit of a wheeler dealer, kind of getting his way up to the top. I think it's an independent movie, so he's put a lot of effort and time into it, which is why he's pushing it so hard and wearing the merch, which obviously kids have gone absolutely apeshit for. But you said it. He says Saint Etienne is his team, right? Wasn't he? That's one of the things. He was sat at a game. His girlfriend is it a Kardashian? Yeah. Was with
Kylie.
him, and he got his zip up track top, didn't he? He was wearing a zip up track top, and I think that's where I recognise it from.
Yeah, he was. He was in there, and he spoke. It was another interview that I caught, and he was talking about how he was there for a camp, and he was reeling off names of the players, like of the Saint Etienne players, and that he was chasing after the coach or something like that, the club coach, to get signatures.
Good lad. Oh, I like that. Seems like a good guy. Let's hope he doesn't fall on the Shia LaBeouf side. Anyway, he hasn't he turned a corner now? Isn't he good? Cool now. Good.
Nah, he's just fell off a cliff a little bit, isn't he?
I don't think he ever lived up to this potential of being a kind of alternative superstar.
Right. Interesting. We think Chalamet could be that. Oh, it's a poison chalice.
Well,
I just know Wonka's an absolute banger.
Figure that he's going out with a Kardashian, ironically.
Oh.
And also, is he like this? There's this stuff going around, like he's some rapper called SD Kid, isn't there, as well? Which is like on the verge of like, oh, is he? No, he's not. But is he?
But is he?
There's loads of. He's got his finger in loads of pies right now.
I have got some football-ish chat. That I got two. You know, I had one bit which I was firm on, but you've now made me realise there's another bit I want to do. We're recording this before Saturday, and I just want to say good luck to Karen Carney in Strictly Come Dancing, man. Like, footballers notoriously terrible in all of these celebrity dancing, ice dancing programs, right? David Seaman although he then went and married his partner from ice skating, whatever that show's called, went out in like the first round. Robbie Savage was notoriously awful and only got kept in because he was a bit of a joke. David James got voted out really early on. Paul Merson was shocking. Alex Scott as well, who I love. Reese knows how much I love Alex Scott. She was dreadful in Strictly as well. But Karen Carney, and if anyone hasn't seen it yet, watch her Peaky Blinders themed dance. It was incredible.
Oh, right, okay. Cool.
But obviously, by this time it comes out, they will have announced the winner of Strictly Come Dancing. It probably won't be Karen Carney, but it's pretty cool to see her do it. And she is a Birmingham girl, so, good luck to her. The real thing I wanted to talk about, and this completely flew under my radar, not yours, obviously, Jake, because I know that you're very well in with the Manchester United lot. But
okay,
I watched a video this week watching two twin brothers play against each other in an under-17 international game. Whether it was a tournament, I'm not sure. But England under-17s played against Scotland under-17s. And twin brothers were playing, Jack and Tyler Fletcher, who are sons of Manchester United legend, shall we say, Darren Fletcher.
Yep.
Sorry, it's under-19s, not under-17s. But it's so fascinating that they're both midfielders. They're both starting. The one who's Scottish, whose name I've forgotten, the Scottish one, the one who picked Scotland for his nation, he's captaining the Scotland under-19s team, and his twin brother is playing in midfield for the England under-19s team. And I think that's so fascinating that they probably were born in England because Darren was playing in Manchester at the time, but one has decided to go down the Scottish route and follow heritage, and one is picking the English route because that's where he lives. And I find that you don't see it very often, do you?
It's happened in cricket recently as well, hasn't it? Because we always wonder, it must be so tough for their mum.
Yeah.
Not knowing which one to root for.
I know it happens a lot in rugby, and I know that Reese will know this, but it's Tuolagi. There's Manu Tuolagi. There's two of them played for England. 3 of them played for, there's like 10 of them, but 3 of them played for like Samoa. One played, but we see brothers play football a lot for teams, and often you see them play in the same team, and you then see them play for the same country, but you don't see them play for alternative country in football terms.
There's only one pairing that I can think of. I mean, it's probably happened a couple of times that else, but I can't remember. But in my lifetime, to remember the Boatengs for Germany and Ghana, and they both met in one of the World Cups. I'm sure they did.
Yeah, that does.
They may have even both captained. They may even both captain the nations against each other.
If you were playing your brother in a game, do you think you'd and he was captain? Do you think they'd make you captain just for the sake of that moment we get to shake hands?
Ooh, I think I would.
But it raises an interesting one that you put together, which is, and I think we may have spoken about this before, maybe not, but it's always something that fascinates me, is best brother football combo, best father-son football combo. It's a really fascinating one, isn't it?
Yeah, there's definitely in it, whether it's, skill sets passed down, inherited, or mindsets passed down, inherited, or they've just grew up watching it and being surrounded by it and immersed in it, whether they've just picked up things. But yeah, I mean, brother-wise, you can't. The Nevilles, they stick out like a sore thumb just because of their honours.
Yeah.
Then
United signed. So United have had. No, they didn't have the Charltons, did they? They just had one of the Charltons. You then signed that other twins, Raphael and what was it?
Fabio Da Silva.
Yeah,
Da Silva. Yeah, they were right. They're just a shame that they got separated and sold on probably a little bit too early than what they should have done.
I think they lost.
There's rumours. There's rumours that Fergie swapped them at half time. Like they swapped their shirts and stuff just to get the one on because of a booking, which I love, absolutely love. Yeah, because they were proper twins, weren't they? There was no, they just looked exactly the same. Yeah, we've had those. We've got the Fletchers now.
Ferdinand's have quite a good family.
Rio
Was
and
Rio and Anton, and then Les.
Anton Ferdinand. Was
Wasn't
Les related? Was he?
I have a feeling Les might have been an uncle. I might be wrong.
Yeah. Wright Phillips.
I'm going to say the Wright Phillips.
They've got to be in there
with Ian Wright.
And then looking a little bit continental, the Maldinis are quite cool as well. Paolo Cesare, and then the youngster who's kicking about in Serie A at the moment.
Didn't Zinedine Zidane have all of his sons in the Madrid as well?
Yeah, when he was manager.
Level.
Alex and Darren Ferguson.
Oh God, yeah.
Darren Ferguson's got a Premier League winners medal through merit, obviously, not because his dad was the manager.
So on that, we'll wrap it up now and we'll move on. But the Cruyffs, Johan Cruyff, obviously, I would always argue, and this is one of the things that I will stand by, and this is why it's a safe space. But if you ever ask me the question, who is maybe not the best footballer ever, but if you were asked who is the most influential footballer in history, I would hands down say Johan Cruyff is better than anybody else in the world, because he changed football as a footballer, but then he changed football as a manager as well, right? How many footballers have succeeded in both and then led a change? What he did at Barcelona has led to Pep Guardiola doing what Man City did 3 or 4 years ago when they were absolutely dominant.
Yeah. Wasn't Cruyff in charge of that early 90s Ajax team?
Yeah, I think he might have been as well.
Absolutely different class.
Yeah. And of course, as you've said, you didn't say it, but his son, the Champions League winner, Jordi with Man United.
I think Jordi left.
Did he leave by then?
I want to say, I think he left the season before. He was really unlucky.
Still, though, decent player, but
yeah.
Anyway, all right. There's a bit of non-football shirt related chat, but you know what? I think there's a link. I might share it on our stories and just share the link because it's a really good little video of the Fletchers playing against each other. Really fascinating. But it is Christmas, and so what have we got? Well, I'll tell you what we've got. We've got a little bit of football shirt chat because there is a little bit of stuff to talk about. But after that, we are going to be doing some blind ranking of some Christmas football shirt jumpers.
Love it.
Classic football shirts. Last year, we did the FA Cup of Christmas jumpers. And bless Helen, she did a bloody brilliant job of graphicing it all up. But it took a long time to make, and we probably wouldn't have got there if we would have started now. But so this time we're just going to do our new favourite thing of blind ranking. But let's crack on, shall we? And I do have something here. Just bear with me a moment. Right, where is it? Oh, before that, can I just really say as well, Shirts v Boots Mus weekend just gone.
Tell us about it. Who did you see? How did it go?
All of those things. It was fun. It was lovely. Because I did a video with Harry. Did you see the video I did with Harry?
Yeah, brilliant video. Yeah. Well done. Yeah.
What are you wearing? Official England merchandise. Manager's jacket. When did you get that? Got it over there. That looks dead smart, yeah? I can see the front work.
Took a lot of effort to go to. So, Finsbury. We met up first of all at London Bridge, where the third kit is, run by Wally. The guys like to meet up there because he's part of the kind of football shirt meetup crew. And what's lovely is, obviously, Dan's been on the pod before, But he comes down. He's been on the train. He's come from Portsmouth. Gets off. He gets there, and he's just like there, and he's just taking these football shirts off the rack like it's nothing. He's like, "Oh, I want this one. I want this one. I want this one." And he's like, "Don't worry, I've already paid for this one." But he must have spent about 300, 400 quid.
Yeah, fair play.
But do you know what? I think, whilst I'm not going to. He may not have. He may, but it's like you don't do that you don't do that all the time, right? If you live in London, you live near the football shirts all the time. But if you don't come into London that often, you're obviously going to buy the ones you want. So, fine. But then met up with him, and then Fletch, who's also been on the pod, and went and had a quick pre-football pint, watching Love Actually and a pizza before we went up to the leisure centre to play football.
That's how the professionals do it, isn't it?
Yeah. And the amount of football shirts on show were fantastic. We had mixed teams, and it was just lovely. Saw Chris from Cutting Edge Shirts. Obviously, Harry Pell was there. Marcus was there. I tell you who is brilliant, who I hadn't met in real life, who had been on the pod before. Zeke made an appearance.
Yeah.
So that was lovely to see Zeke. Aaron, Tricot Trader, he made the journey over as well. So that was lovely to see him.
I saw the Mohawk. He looked very cool.
Did look cool. Pink Mohawk, man. I love it. It was nice just to meet up, play some football, have a bit of fun, and then go to the pub, do a raffle. So I won. Yeah. So I won. Well, I won a jumper. I won a Euro 2000 Stewards jumper. Yeah, for Arnhem, wherever that is. It was one of the games. But Harry Pell then came up to me and said, "Do you want to swap?" Because he doesn't want a football, and he won a Euro 2000 football. So we swapped jumper for football. So now I own a Euro 2000 football. I'm very proud of it. Yes. Ian would have appreciated that.
Yeah.
Lots of drinking then, and some good football chat with Harrison as well, who came on as the pod. Harrison Lewis, he was there as well.
Yeah.
So it was lovely to see him again. And it was just nice chat, nice fun. And I then did some content making. So as some people who obviously follow the pod will have seen, is I did the video of me and Harry doing the This Country England manager's jacket video. I was pretty pleased by that. I edited that on the train home whilst half cut, and then I did those ones that don't flirt with him one. That's the Fleabag one. The don't flirt with him. I'm not gonna. And then different football shirts. Yeah, that's what I did with the train home at 1 a.m.
Nice, good one.
Right. Yes. So again, lovely to see everybody, and it was just wonderful. Let's talk about some football shirts, shall we? Is that all right with everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds great with me.
I have got one that this wasn't on the menu, but I'm going to send it to you now. I don't know if this is real yet. You know how we have the leaks of football shirts? This looks pretty real, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to send it to you. Come on. And I think it might be real because I think I've seen other pictures of it. But it's the France away shirt in white.
Yeah. I think this is not real.
Okay. So it's an Air Jordan, which did ring alarm bell straight away because I am not sure over how they can do that in international football. Like there are rules for football teams, but then there are rules for international teams. But I've got to say, I was quite enamored by the idea of this kit because effectively you've got a white shirt and you've got some red, white, and blue trim that go down from the side of the shirt, and they kind of taper out to form like triangles, but they've done it in a way with the shorts to make it look like the Eiffel Tower. And I think that is incredibly clever, wonderfully brilliant, and a brilliant use of a really famous French landmark to kind of like emblazon your kit with.
Yeah, I did see this as well when it had popped up online, and I thought I think I knew that it wasn't going to be the real one because I
Yeah.
saw somewhere their away kit's going to be like a pale color and like a browny gold. I think
Okay.
it's going to be a bit different to what they usually go for. But my first sort of thought about this was, why the hell has that not been done before? Especially even with like a PSG kit, maybe.
Yeah.
Because we know they love an Eiffel Tower on their kits. They've had so many different sort of homages to it, whether it be the band on the front, on the top, or in the away kit. They've got it kind of like in a paint sort of splash, haven't they, in the Eiffel Tower over the top of it. But it's awesome. It's cool. It's just the way that it sort of matches onto that shorts. It looks great. Yeah, it looks really cool. And then it's still got that classic France, simple but effective, like tricolour, blue, white, and red collar and stuff like that, hasn't it?
So when
it's great.
you say this isn't real, is this completely fake? I mean, what are the warning signs that you are looking at? Is it completely fake, or is this a different sport that has been labelled as a football kit? Or is it just AI, or is it a different
A lot of
release?
see nowadays it's quite difficult to sometimes tell the difference between maybe a new kit that's going to be coming out or a concept kit. A lot of designers, a lot of home designers that don't just do it for fun. It's we've all spoke how we used to get our crayons out and paper as a kid and sort of design kits. Nowadays, it's a completely different ball game with Photoshop and loads of other bits of software that people can design kits and then put them onto players in poses.
Because it looks so professional.
Yeah, it looks incredible. I've got a feeling that maybe there's a picture of Mbappe and is it Muani? Oh no, it's Dembele, isn't it? It's Dembele. I've got an inkling that they've probably posed together in an old France kit or a PSG kit from maybe a season or two ago, and they've just posed it and he's put an Eiffel Tower in the backdrop and then put them in this kit. But the shading, the colorization, it's absolutely perfect. I can see on your screenshot, Rich, it's NS Graphics.
Yeah, so I went and looked up that myself just now, and there seems to be a few more images of it.
But when you Google it, they all lead to dead links.
Ooh. There is one thing I have seen, which is NS Graphics. There's a link, like there's a photo of them sitting down on a sofa. But I think I've seen that image just today, actually, because I think Brazil released their kit today for the World Cup, and what they've done is for all the photos they've had 2 legends and 1 current player. So it might be Ronaldinho, and Vinicius Jr. And I'm pretty sure one of the photos is of them sitting on a sofa just like that. So it could just be an AI. But much like that picture that we spoke about a few weeks ago of Zinedine Zidane controlling a ball wearing a French kit which looked phenomenal, I could see that being a real one.
Yeah. I mean, I've just looked onto his website now, his social media page, NS Graphics, and then scrolling through, it does look like a concept creator for these kits, and a very, very good one. I can see down there's a picture of Erling Haaland in a Manchester City concept, but it's sponsored by Umbro. It's just little things like that. You know that Puma are the sponsor for Man City, and they wouldn't change, or they wouldn't sort of be okay with an Umbro one-off kit. And then he's so good at what he does, because he's even got concepts that he's created. There's like an Adidas PSG shirt which he's got like hanging up on a rail, and the shading, the lighting is just incredible. So I don't know what he uses for it, but yeah, really convincing.
Staying on the theme of concepts, but this one isn't a concept. It was released this week. The New York Cosmos are back after a hiatus. For those that don't know, for those that aren't aware, the New York Cosmos, Pele played for them, and that's what made them famous, right? They signed all the good players. They were a bit like a Harlem Globetrotters team almost. And then obviously as MLS kind of came in, moved forward, the New York Cosmos fell off the radar. They then, do you remember, Jake, they made a brief comeback in the early noughties, the tailored by Umbro range, because Cantona was the manager for a bit, or was it just a charity game?
I think he was their I think he was their director of football. I think it was a big high up position with them. But yeah, that never really kicked off, did it?
Well, the reason why I share it now is because they're back again, and they've got a kit that is made by Pele, which we do know. I think they've made some kind of like second tier, third tier English kits, haven't they? I want to say maybe Blackpool have had a kit made by them.
Yeah, may have done.
It sounds familiar. But the reason why it's interesting is because part of the team that helped create the kits was a guy called Mark Jenkinson, who has been on the pod before because he is in charge of the company Bastion, the ones who made my goalkeeper kit. So he has been part of the design team to help create the new kits for the New York Cosmos, which, I mean, it's pretty cool for a guy from Liverpool.
Great gig. Yeah,
move
great
over
gig
to Philadelphia and end up making one of the most famous football teams' kits is pretty outstanding.
Really cool, really cool. And Capelli, I think I've worked on a Capelli shirt for Viborg from Denmark before, and it was a really, really well put together shirt for like a sort of smaller brand that not too many people know. The badges were great. The material was great. It was like proper, like how we talk about those chunky sort of iron-on badges, like the vinyl, but it had like holographic elements and all this sort of stuff going on. It was a very, very cool shirt, actually. So is he working for Capelli, or was he just brought on as a bit of, or is he brought on a Cosmos side to do the design work?
I'm not entirely sure. I will check with him, but I think that Bastion, his company, are both a football shirt design company and a consultancy company as well. So he will consult in the making of and the designs of. Because I know that he had a part in some of the Philadelphia Union kits when they got created. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's cool. Yeah, man. We'll have to extend an invitation out just to see get his take on it.
Get his take on it. Yeah. I'm all for that. There is. Was there one other? Jake, have you seen any football shirts this week? Actually, why don't you tell us what you're wearing first of all? Because I didn't.
So I'm wearing the Hibernian 4th shirt from this season. It's their 150th anniversary shirt. I got it in long sleeved. Nice. It was worn for one game and one game only. It was quite a cool one, actually, where the actual release for the shirt was just done on the pitch. Nobody knew what it was going to look like until they took the tracky tops off.
Wow.
And then they were all in this 4th kit. There was little posters around Edinburgh where it was just like green and white hoops with the old HFC sort of like Gothic style writing, which they originally had across their shirts. It's a real dark green and white striped shirt. sold out literally on the same day, and then they just probably about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, took in some extra stock of some decent sizes, and then they've all gone again. So unless you're like an extra small or a 4XL, then yeah, they're really really hard to get hold of. But I'm really happy with it. Beautiful shirt, long sleeved. I love like the old school logo going across the center rather than the sponsor. But yeah, really chuffed with it. My football shirt collection's actually growing quite a bit lately. Like, I'm not a massive collector. I'm kind of just somebody who just like paints on them and sends them back to people. But I've actually sort of growing it slightly now.
Well, that's what happens when your wife buys you 2 football shirts, and then you find another one that you buy off Woody, and then you find another one, which is because you've got quite a special relationship with Hibs, don't you? You've done quite a few shirts.
I love Hibs. Yeah, I've done some shirts for some really cool people associated with the club. Kind of like it was discussion stages were literally like at the very start of doing this project with a guy called Colin Miller, who was like on the sort of senior side of Hibs in like the management side of it. So he wanted he moved from Hibs, and I think he went over to like the Scottish Olympic Committee or something like that. And he wanted a shirt to sort of end his sort of Hibs, to symbolise his Hibs relationship. He's a massive Hibs fan as well, but he had like this iconology where he wanted me to put it onto the shirt like a wallpaper print, and that was really cool. And that kind of got me a little bit sort of into the history of the club. It was a real nice introduction because I got given access to all of this material. So it was like all the different images from this sort of wallpaper iconology poster type thing that they used all around Easter Park and on their tickets and websites, and the different colours that they used for different things. And it was really cool just to get a little insight into it, especially being so quite new into this whole project. And then you do a little bit of research and you're like, oh, why do they have people holding scarves up? Why have they got this Sunshine logo? And you learn about Sunshine on Leaf, and then you see footage of the fans singing it, and you just kind of, you can't not be impressed and like into it. And then Edinburgh's a massive special place for me as a person anyway. So then you just like carrying on with different bits of work for fans. I've done stuff for Hibs retro shirts, which is really cool. He then put me in contact with the Hibernian, a contact for Hibernian women, the women's football team, to create a couple of canvas commissions for all of their past league wins, because technically they weren't part of Hibs when they were called Hibs, like they were an independent team, and then now they've come on to under that Hibernian umbrella properly. They wanted to celebrate them as they should have been at the time, and then doing stuff for like Joelle Murray, who was like this absolute legend on the Hibernian women's team. It was just, it's just a real sort of special connected club for me that I've only really grew a connection with since doing this project. So they're kind of like goes hand in hand a little bit, art and shirts and my sort of love for Hibs.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
nice. I like that. We went on a nice little journey then. Shall we do the Christmas section, the blind ranking element of?
Hell yeah!
Let's do it.
We've not done blind ranking in ages.
It feels like it, doesn't it? As most of us probably know already, Classic Football Shirts have for the last few years released Christmas style jumpers, so knitted Christmas jumpers, but the idea is they look like a football shirt, but they are enough of not a football shirt to not be a football shirt, but they still have elements of kit. So last season, for example, they released I can never remember the year, 95-96 Wolves Christmas jumper with bull and 9 on the back, but instead of a wolf's head, it was a Christmas tree, and instead of it saying good year, I think it was like good Yule or something like that. So there's and instead of so little elements you can do to make it look festive and to so that they went big this year. They released 34 Christmas jumpers this year, all in the
Wow.
sizes. So that's a massive uptake for them. But what we're going to do is we're going to blind rank the ones that were released this year, and we're going to do a top 10. So what I'm going to do, randomly pick a number, 1 to 34, and both of you are going to blind rank the shirt. Right, here we go. It's Fenerbahce. So
that one there, the yellow blue.
It's yellow and blue stripes with white sleeves, and it says Okocha and 10 on the back. So that's our first one. So we've got the front of the shirt and the back of the shirt. So the back of the shirt is a Okocha on the back with the number 10. And do you know how in the noughties they couldn't have numbers, so they had numbers in a square? The square has a nice little bow on the top, and it's a present. I quite like that effect.
That's cool.
That's cool. Also, what kit would this have been in the past?
It's an Adidas one.
Adidas kit.
Yeah, it's definitely Adidas one.
So I quite like the fact that they've got taping on the sleeve, which is lights, Christmas tree lights, to kind of replicate the taping of the Adidas stripes. I'll carry on doing the description here. Whilst I've got it. It is a yellow and blue striped body of the shirt, and it's actually made to look like a fireplace. So the blue and yellow stripes look like wallpaper on a wall. You've got Mutlu Noella, which is probably some sort of foreign language for Christmassy something. And the
I'm going to say Turkish.
Is it Turkish? Yeah, is it Turkish?
Generic foreign.
Turkish is foreign, right? I wasn't wrong. At the bottom, they've got a fireplace in yellow and blue, 2 little stockings hanging off it, a Fenerbahce badge, but instead of being a badge, it's got mistletoe and holly and a present, so it looks so good. And there's little kind of like snowflakes in the stripes and on the sleeves. What do you think of this one, guys?
I like the present as the white box on the back. That's quite cool, and yeah. And I know you know exactly what shirt they're trying to sort of copy or use as inspiration for it. But I mean, as cool as it is, and I like it, there's got to be better. There has got to be better out there.
Helen?
Yeah, the big issue I have with this is they don't celebrate Christmas in Turkey.
Mutlu Noella means Merry Christmas in Turkish, by the way.
Yeah, it feels a lot like pushing something onto a Fenerbahce shirt that isn't a smooth join. This feels a bit uncomfortable for me. It's going bottom of my list.
Okay.
What are you saying, Rich?
No, I mean I'm the host. You do the rating.
Is it out of 10?
Out of 10.
I'm happy to put it 10, Helen.
10. Fenerbahce at 10.
Fenerbahce at 10. Man. Okay, good start.
Easy work. Easy work.
Here we go. Next one along. And here we go. Oh, it is Louis Saha, Fulham. Helen, as our resident Fulham fan, would you like to describe this jersey / jumper for us? And do you know which one it's supposed to reference?
It's black and white, and it's from the Pizza Hut sponsorship era.
Yeah.
But instead of Pizza Hut, it's Pizza Hut font and colouring, but it says Santa's Grotto. And then instead of a Fulham badge, it's got a bag with some presents in. And It's got a lot of Christmas icons on it, classic sort of clip art style. Again, it's leaning into this 90s vibe, isn't it? Looks like you could have done it on your home PC with a little fireplace on the back and snowflakes. Got lots of snowflakes on it. And I guess this is a Premier League logo, but it's been replaced with a reindeer. You can't
And a
quite see it
Christmas
in these
tree, yeah.
pictures, but it looks like a clever reversion there.
Yeah. If anybody has got a Christmas jumper from Classic Football Shirts with the Christmas tree reindeer Premier League logo, please do send us a picture because we'd like to see it in real life. What I really like, before I hand it over to you guys, I really like the fact, and they probably did it with the Okocha one, and they've probably done it for all of them. They've kept the right font for the name set on the back.
Yeah.
I can date that football shirt based on that image.
Oh, what are you saying? What year are you saying?
I don't know.
Oh, you just
But-
said you could take
No,
it.
I'd say
But you-
1999 to 2000.
Yeah,
that
it's
one, early
2000s, early 2000s era, and that's what I know from that number plate. You know, it's quite iconic. I can remember the football they use, that kind of stuff. Jake, what do you make of this one?
Just looking at the back now, it's okay. It's okay. There's a random fireplace on there.
Another
And some candy
fireplace,
canes
yeah.
and candles. I do like the little Prem logos with the reindeer. That's quite cute. And then the front bit, I like what they've done with Santa's Grotto and Pizza Hut, because it was Pizza Hut, wasn't it? The sponsor for that one.
I think
Yeah.
so.
That's cool. I do like that. And they've got the two presents where the two FFC would be for the badge. It's okay. I'd probably pop it like an 8 or a 9.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Helen?
I would probably put it a bit higher because I really like the sort of homemade look of it. I really like the way all the curves are made up of little lines. It all looks like you could have made it in like Microsoft Paint or something where you
Yeah.
drag this clip art in, and that appeals to me. This could have, you could have drawn that in Paint, I think, and I like that. So I would put it 5.
Oh,
So should we split the difference and put it 7?
yeah, go on then.
Okay.
Fulham in at 7.
Okay. Next one. Right. Jake, this will be your one to describe.
Okay.
And we
Make it a good
have
one then.
got, USA 94.
For me, that's pretty good. It's taking inspiration from the 1994 denim shirt, which we've spoke about loads on the pod, especially with
Fletch.
So it's like that pale blue denim color, and instead of stars going across that one side, it's Christmas trees. There's to get that denim effect, they've got like little snowdrops sort of thing, and then that moves into big sort of snowflakes. It's got a soccer written in red, as well as what does that? Is that got 2025? 25?
And is that a bauble?
A ball? Is that a ball?
Yep.
Oh, because it's a football, isn't it, on the badge with USA with the football? So yeah, I guess where they're shoving the ball there for, and then they've got Kobe Jones's number 13 and Jones on the back. For me, it's one of them ones where we spoke about him last year when we were doing the FA Cup ones. It's one where they've done the original shirt quite well in a Christmassy theme. So I would say that this is quite a good football Christmas jumper.
Compared to the others, it's a lot more. It's a lot simpler than the previous two. So in the previous two, we have seen, as Helen mentioned, random clip art images of candy canes, presents dotted around on the shirt, right, to fill up some empty gaps. But on this one, this is the first one that is just a jumper. Like they've not forced some Christmas elements on it. The only
like a like a fireplace on the
fireplace,
bottom and
yeah.
stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Where
Or on the
these-
front with Fenerbahce.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very restrained, isn't it?
I once again like the fact that the word soccer is written in that Adidas font, so you can tell again, as somebody who knows what make that kit is, you know straight away it's the same. Helen, what do you think about this one?
Yeah, I like it. I've just been looking at the inspiration shirt, and it is a lovely take on it, isn't it? They've really thought through everything, like the angle and the size of these Christmas trees. It looks just right. They could have put some more Christmas trees on the sleeve, I think. But I totally agree that it's a really nice response to what they're trying to do.
Right.
I think top half. I think 4.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm happy with 4. I would
4.
have been happy with 4 or 5 for this. Yeah, we'll go 4.
Nice. Okay. And I'll tell you one thing that I've just realised really puts me off, and this is so stupid. It's in long sleeve. I have never seen this shirt in a long sleeve shirt. I don't even know if it even ever existed in a long sleeve shirt. So to see it as a long sleeve jumper is quite off-putting for me, which is just such a weird little nichey thing to be really bugged about.
I think it has to be a jumper. To be a Christmas jumper, I think it has to have sleeves. That's what we decided last year.
Well,
Ooh, yeah.
well,
I've seen what's come. Well,
what might come up.
Oh, yeah. Well, we can talk about that when it comes up.
Wink. Okay, here's the next one. 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 And the next one is purple and green stripes with the number 10.
That's Hibernian.
Well, there we go. Look at this. It's come full circle. So
Yeah, that's Hibs from late 90s when they were made by Mitre.
Oh, well, that would
And
make
that's-
sense.
That is one of their, as a fan favourite, that's one of their fan favourite cult kits. The green and the purple.
Okay.
It's got kind of like an old Jacquardine Happy Christmas going through it. It's got a cool little take on the Scottish Premier. There you go. There's the Mitre green and purple kits there.
Okay. Oh, it's Calor, gas, right?
Calor and they've got a Carol, I think, going across the front of this one.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right. It's got the Jacquardine going on, like with Happy Christmas, like you would on the actual football shirt. But for me, nah, it's not. It doesn't work as a Christmas jumper.
Helen?
Yeah, so I think this is one where I'm really lacking the nostalgia for it. It doesn't mean anything to me. So
Yeah.
I don't particularly like it as a jumper.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where are we putting it then?
9 or 8. I'm happy for 9.
Yeah,
to
let's
be
go
honest.
9.
Okay.
I'm happy for 9.
Hibs, purple, green. Okay. You know what? You're probably so right there in some of them. Some of them would be heavy on the nostalgia, whereas some would just be nice and classic, right? So there is a wonderful kind of mix between the two. Right, next one. Okay, next one is Stoke City. This has got a Rory Delap on the back with number 24. And this is kind of our first shirt, which is referencing a single player. And how? Because Rory Delap was known for his long throw-ins. The shirt itself is a red and white striped jumper. It was Britannia, I think, was their sponsor, and this one it says Boxing Day. The Stoke City badge is just 3 red stripes, and it's been replaced by a red white Christmas bauble instead of a Lecoq Sportif kit manufacturer. It's got a robin, so that's also pretty cool. But at the bottom, you've got a Christmas scene of some snow, red and white Christmas trees, but you've also got Rory Delap throwing a snowman's head off his body in what would be a Rory Delap's long throw. And on the back of the shirt, what I really like is you've got the throw of the snowman's head going towards the goal with some snowmen trying to jump out of the way. And what makes it even better is it's got a cold Tuesday night at Christmas at the bottom of the jumper. Now, Helen, even you with your not as wide range of football knowledge, you know about the saying, can you do it on a cold Tuesday in Stoke, right?
Yeah, right.
So that's pretty good. I like that. Helen, what do you think about this one?
I think this is great. I think this is really funny. So I did get this reference, and I think the execution of this is so funny. I like this, the way they've drawn Delap here, where like his body and his legs are kind of facing in different directions. Like they don't line up well at all. It's like Jim will paint it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's such a funny image that they've done. They haven't tried to like smarten it up or make it cool. I think it's really funny. I think the faces on the snowmen are really funny. Like
Yeah, the
that
snowman whose head's
little
being
like
thrown.
worried face. I love that. I think the details on this are really, really good. They made me laugh.
Yeah. What about you, Jake?
Yeah, completely agree. It's such a fun Christmas jumper, and I think we spoke about it last year when we said that that's kind of what you want from your Christmas jumper, to be fun, maybe a little bit gross.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, this one's just fun. You know what shirt it's taken inspiration from. Delap. And as awkward as that image looks at the bottom, it looks just like him. So it works.
Really well done, isn't it?
It absolutely works. The red and white Christmas tree, the balls in there. It's a banging Christmas jumper. This one. This is definitely, I'd say, the highest one so far.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, are we going to put it number one, or is it too soon to give up that top spot?
I like a gamble. I like a gamble on these.
All right.
So I'm happy 2 or 3.
All right, 2.
2.
Okay.
For Stoke and Delap.
Stoke and Delap. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're halfway there. 5 down, 5 to go. You've still got position number 1, 3, 5, 6, and 8.
Yep, we've got this.
Right. Next one along, we have got, and I'm going to stop it at. Okay. We've got our first goalkeeper jersey, and it is the Newcastle Shaka Hislop. So, Helen, it's got black sleeves, and it has a orange and red body, kind of like ombreing into it. So there you go. There we go. Just there. Jake, as one of our kind of goalkeeper pattern lovers, do you want to give this one a go for us?
Oh, it's really, really good. So the shirt they're taking, their sort of main design, I keep on saying inspiration, I can't think of another word for it right now, from was like the 98 Newcastle goalkeeper shirt, which was the black bodies, and it has like a sunset style colorization where it's like the yellows down to oranges down to reds, but then on the Newcastle goalkeeper shirt it had the Tyne. Is it the Tyne Weir Bridge? Has it got a proper name, or is that what they just call it?
I don't know.
Tyne Weir Bridge?
I don't know, but
it's got the bridge and it's got the city landscape in there, and it's iconic. You know, when people talk about the best 90s goalkeeper jerseys, it's always in the conversation. So with this one, they've got a Christmas scene playing out where they've got the same bridge, but then they've got Christmas trees and a little house, and then Father Christmas going across with reindeers. It's got Advent where it would say Adidas. What's the badge?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Is it a seahorse?
Is it a seahorse with a
Christmas hat on?
You know their badge?
It's like their badge, but it's just its face.
They've got like these weird little. Yeah, they've got these weird little seahorse things on the side of the crest, haven't they? So it might be that.
Otherwise, I was thinking it's some kind of weird mongoose.
Or it looked like something out of Beetlejuice.
Yeah, an anteater
Yeah.
or something.
But the sponsor for me is just, I could really push it quite high up. Whereas it's the Newcastle Brown Ale where they had the blue star. This has got a blue Christmas tree with the bridge going in it still, but then it's got Santa Claus is coming to tune on it, which brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
I think what you've just said elevates it a lot, because it's one thing you see all these different companies and all these different people make faux Newcastle shirts, right? They'll put a big star in the middle, just a blue star. But the Newcastle Brown Ale star did have the bridge in the blue star. So the fact that they've remembered that and gone with the Christmas tree, but kept that element in, that's elite level.
Yeah, Helen, do you mind just having a quick flick to the back for me? And it's that Adidas styled name set on the back, isn't it? As well,
Yeah.
with the multiple lines going through, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Helen, thoughts on this one?
Yeah, this is really cute. I think that this is very Christmassy. Like it feels very classic Christmas jumper. It's the first one that we've had proper Christmas characters because it's got Santa on it. Like it's a really nice execution. The only reason it loses points for me is because we saw this Christmas jumper last year. Like a very similar version of it. But that's not its fault.
No, of course
Yeah,
not.
true.
But I really like this. I could
Okay,
imagine someone wearing this and being very happy.
Rob
Yeah.
Huntley.
Yeah, right. That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Like, if Rob doesn't have this, he has something like it.
Yeah.
Are we saying 3, 5, or 6, Helen?
3.
3. Okay.
I'm happy with 3. Yeah, I'm happy with 3 for that.
Newcastle Islam. What a goalkeeper.
Yeah, what a guy.
Okay. We're rattling through them, guys. Jake, is there one you want to see?
From what I remember, no, not really. I think there's some really good ones in there. But there's some duff ones as well. So that's what I'm happy with. I'm happy with Ket number 8 free.
Okay. Well, God damn it. West Bromwich Albion.
Yeah, I don't know the shirt. It's blue
That's
and
fine.
white. It's got snowflakes all over it. It has got a nice hot drink with holly on it, where the badge would be, and December, where the maker would be. It says tea.
Ooh.
Oh no, 'tis the season across the front in a sort of T-Mobile font.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
that's cool.
on the back it says Gira 11, and it's got a bunch of Christmas items as well: bauble, Christmas tree, stocking, and sweet.
Right. So, would this would have been a Diodora kit, right?
Yeah. Hence the December. Yeah.
Helen's
Like
right. T-Mobile logo, but 'tis the season.
Great work. That great work.
It's very clever. Pains me to say. What I like as well, actually, if you go to the back of the shirt, again, we were in this period of time when you couldn't have something interfering the shirt, and I'm pretty sure that Albion did have a red trim line at the bottom.
Okay,
So they played
and
that
they
quite
put
nicely,
it in as like
and
a
they put it in.
Christmas garland.
Yeah. So that's quite nice. Zoltan Gira, pretty good player. I think he played for Fulham as well.
Yeah, he did. I was there. He played a Europa League match, I think, where he did this bicycle kick goal. It was brilliant.
Whoa,
It was so
pretty
good.
cool.
It's the best football I've ever seen.
Nice. And you've been to Lantwit. Right. What do you think of this one, Helen?
Boring.
Thank God for that. Fucking hell. Jake, what do you make of it?
Yeah, I mean, I know they're creating shirts for a lot of like clubs and fan base, so everybody can be involved and stuff like that. But the shirt that they took inspiration from was shit. So it doesn't strike me as being like something to take inspiration from. Really, I like what they've done with the sponsor. 'Tis the season. I really like that,
Yeah, that's
and the
the only
December
good
instead of
thing.
Deodora.
There's
But that's it. Like
nothing else that's very
I,
witty about any of the rest of it.
I don't even get what the badge is, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like it's a cup with like maybe like heat lines coming out, but I don't get that reference.
No, I don't. The heat lines I don't get. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Albion badge is a blue and white shield with a bird in front of it.
Yeah, it's like a brown bird on there, isn't there? But yeah, for me, it doesn't really. It's a shirt that doesn't really warrant bringing back in any shape or form. So I'm happy for an 8, really.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to Google it to see if I can find the shirt, and the only way I could think this is the shirt that came back. I think this is this. No, it's not 2005, 2006. I'm just wondering, is this the year? It's 2004, 2005, I think. Is this the year they did the Great Escape? And they were bottom at Christmas, and they were the first team to survive. Does that sound
I
like
can
familiar? Because why
I can
else would you have that kit?
I'll have a little look because Kieran Richardson was on loan there, wasn't he, from United? What year was that? Yeah, it was. I've got a picture of him in that kit. So it might have been that one.
So do we think then that they've
It's not
kind of
even that blue, is it?
no?
Or am I just looking at
Yeah.
bad photos?
Might be bad. Yeah, might be bad photos, maybe.
They had
It's,
greening as well. Well, let's just skip along because I don't like West Brom that much anyway. I did see someone wearing this recently in a shopping centre. I did notice it. I did know that it was a West Brom one right away because of the imagery, but I can appreciate I can appreciate it. I can appreciate the name on the back of the shirt, but I don't think it's doing too much. What are you guys saying? What are you saying? Where are you putting it?
Oh, 8.
8.
Okay.
Locked in.
West Brom Gira. Yeah, I'm wondering whether like the name on the shirt has no relevance to that one, but it's more about the shirt and what they accomplished in that season.
I quite like Zoltan Gira as a footballer, but you go Kieran Richardson, like I just said. That's the first person that comes to mind when you think of that Great Escape.
Okay,
Maybe.
next one. Well, okay, here we go. The next one is a red one near the bottom, Helen. It is PSV Eindhoven. So if we go, there we go. Stop. Next to the two pink ones, it's a red one, and it says presents. And it's, if I'm not mistaken, the back will say number 9. And the image there is an image that Jake knows all too well. Jake, talk us through this one.
So this is an R9 PSV take. I think it was a Drake Ramberg shirt originally, where it's got that white band going across the chest, and the shirt had Philips, which was the sponsor for PSV for bloody years. But then they put presents in the same font. Looks really cool. On the actual shirt, it then had pinstripes coming off it, whereas the Christmas jumper has sort of like different, like similar to the West Brom shirt, different little Christmas bits on sort of ribbon coming off the main white band, Bell, Gingerbread Man, Robin, etc. It's got a little leaping reindeer instead of a Nike tick. The logo, the badge has got a Christmas turkey on there. And then it's got that checkerboard collar, that round checkerboard collar that the shirt actually had. So it's a nice play. It's actually quite, you can definitely like the USA shirt. You can definitely see what they're doing with that one. It's a like for like, really. And then on the back, it gets a little bit more interesting, where they've put on famous images of R9 celebrating, and then the 9 itself is inside a Christmas pud, like a really cool, nice looking Christmas pud. So yeah, cool shirt. I mean, I quite like it. Big fan of the original shirt. Big fan of R9, and it's quite fun and festive as a Christmas jumper.
Okay, Helen, thoughts?
Yeah, it's nice. It's cool. I like I really like that Nike logo turned into a reindeer. That's really clever. They've done it very nicely. Yeah, I noticed the Phillips as well. It's clever how they're managing these sponsors so well. You
Yeah.
can really recognise it, even though it's not the word. It's fun. It's Christmassy.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's Christmassy. I'd probably happily put it at 5 or 6. I definitely don't think it warrants number 1.
All right, let's put it at 5.
Okay.
PSV at 5.
PSV
So
on
now we've got 2 left, and it's either one rubbish one or one really good one.
It's the gamble.
Right, here we go then. So we've got 2 left. Do 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 do. Okay.
Ooh.
What was that little ooh?
Are we going to have to mute that? Otherwise, we're going to get taken down in certain countries, Rich. That little...
My little singing. Okay.
Banned from Estonia.
Right. I didn't do this, but it is a sleeveless jumper.
Oh,
Worn.
controversial.
Yeah. Okay, Helen's found it there. This was based on the 2002 Senegal shirt, which was
Cameroon.
Goodness me, Richard, I'm completely out. I'm so sorry. Cameroon shirt. Bloody hell. Which was banned from the FIFA 2002 World Cup because FIFA stated that you had to wear sleeves. You could buy it without the sleeves, but Cameroon had to wear it with a black t-shirt undershirt. The purpose of the idea was to keep the players cool whilst playing. So it has that kind of notoriety for being a banned football shirt and for being crazy in innovation. The shirt itself was just green with yellow, black and red pinstripe striping on the kind of like cuffs and the neckline. But on this one, they have gone with I can't remember the kit. Was it Puma as the kit manufacturer? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And that's why I think that reindeer is quite cool instead of the sort of Jaguar or the Puma. Sorry, obviously.
So they've gone with that Jaguar on the Puma kits. Yeah.
Yeah.
A slightly different reindeer from the Nike one. The Cameroon badge, if I'm not mistaken, is a lion, and it's now got a lion with a Christmas hat on. And the Cameroon Football Association badge, which is on the left, is now a Christmas bauble. And in what would have just been blank area, they have got Christmas lights and music. And what's that down the bottom? Oh, it's like the Nike official the official Puma kind of typing at the bottom as well. Which that's an attention to detail I wouldn't expect on a Christmas jumper. That tag right at the bottom left. And then on the back of the shirt, it's almost identical pattern, but you've got some cheruby angel things with horns, and you've got song and 4. And it's just occurred to me that it's musical notes because of the name song, because I am that much of an idiot. Helen, is this a Christmas jumper?
Well, yeah, it is. It is. I think because it's being done for such effect, because it's making such a strong reference. It is great. yeah, I really like it.
Okay. Jake, before I do, Helen, what do you think of you just brought up a picture of the original. You were just kind of having a look at the original as well. What do you think of
Yes.
the differences between the two? Do you think, as a non-football shirt fan that you were, could you see it? Can you see the references straight
Yeah,
away?
I mean, they really worked hard to make this happen, haven't they? I love this lion turning that strong Cameroon lion into this cute little Christmas one. I love that. That's really nice, and there's a lot of attention to detail going into making all these little details work. The badges and the sponsors and things. The number that they've got is
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the green is probably wrong. It's very hard to tell. This is more of a Christmassy green, whereas, say, the Cameroon is like a colder green, like a bluier green.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
you know what?
There
I
was.
reckon if you went to the designers, you'd probably find out that the size of the taping on the arms is the right size. Like, they've worked out the distances are right. It's not slapdash, is it? This is well
No.
thought out.
Jake,
Yeah.
Jake, I would say that, interestingly enough, CFS, all they had to do was release a sleeveless green jumper and we would have got the reference. So the fact that they went to that much effort to make it better is a real testament to it, isn't it?
Oh God, yeah. I mean, it's pretty iconic in itself, isn't it? And they've absolutely nailed it. Like you were saying, Helen, all the attention to detail is brilliant. The colours look great against each other. The little jock tag at the bottom with deer and the reindeer going over the top of it. It's sick. It's cool, man.
Where are we putting it?
Well, this is the problem, isn't it? Is it getting number one?
Helen, I'm going to leave that to you because you know what I'm like. I'd like a gamble.
Let's gamble. Let's give it 6.
But it's left me
But
with some stinkers in the past.
Special
So you're
recommendation
putting Cameroon song
at
Yeah,
6.
at 6.
Gambling, Rich.
Okay.
It's an alcohol moment
It's
all over
alcohol.
again, isn't it?
What's the other one? You've done it. Every time you've done it, you've been left with an absolute dog of one.
It's just too good, isn't it?
It is too good.
There's so many left. Like you said, they've released like 30 odd or whatever it is this Christmas, as well as the God knows how many last year and the year before. So they're getting through it. I'm sure they're doing well to keep on getting inspo.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Right, we've got it. If you go down to the bottom, it is a yellow. And stop right there. It's
This
a yellow. No, Nottingham Forest Stuart Pearce
might be good anyway.
shirt.
Might be good anyway.
You know the one, Jake. It's the famous Nottingham Forest.
This one.
No, down.
The yellow and the dark blue bits.
Helen, you should really quickly look up Nottingham Forest yellow Umbro away kits.
96, I think it is.
Yeah, maybe 1996 for reference, because this is what it is referring to. Yeah. Jake.
Oh yeah. We've looked at this before, haven't we? Seen this shirt before.
Yeah.
Right.
We've Andy from Custom Corinthians, I think we spoke.
Yeah, we asked him to
Yeah.
make a shirt of it, didn't we? Right. So who wants to give this one a go?
I'll just quickly whiz through a couple of little bits which I quite like about it. Sadly, I don't think the gambles worked, but I do quite like some of the details that they've added on this for the original. Hence, like the collar, the blue and yellow hoop striped fin striped collar with the red outline. The Christmas tree instead of the sort of normal tree for Nottingham Forest. There's another Christmas tree in that blue mismatch pattern that's going on, and then their sponsor was
Labbits, yeah. Well, do you know
Labbits at the time.
the blue Christmas tree you've just mentioned? That is referring to, I'm pretty sure, the fact that that was the Forest logo, wasn't it? Just
Yeah, it was like a
just squished and
bumpy
moved.
tree, like a bumpy
Yeah.
tree.
So that's quite clever. Sorry to interrupt you there.
Oh, there we go. There's the original. Yeah, there's the original. And they're same colours. Christmas tree instead of the little bumpy tree that they used to have as their main badge. Festive lights instead of the Labbits. It's quite cool. I quite like it.
And on the back,
It's quite fun.
we've got Stuart Pearce.
With little gingerbread men
Yeah.
and stars and trees.
Helen, what do you think of this one? Then?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't. I wouldn't give it number one.
No.
Well, unfortunately, you haven't got a choice.
I mean, I think that it is a cool shirt to reference. So definitely they get a lot of credit for choosing a cool, iconic shirt that people who know it and will really enjoy that this exists.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's as well done as some of the other ones we've seen.
Agree. I think that's it, isn't it? I think you look at it and you just think, yeah, maybe just little things could have worked out a little bit better on this one. I love the Crimbo star instead of the Umbro diamond. They've got like a double lined Crimbo star.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's one of them shirts where you just have to keep on looking at it, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, we've put it number one. I mean, in all honesty, out the shirts that we've looked at, what you reckon, Helen? Stoke the Lap, number one?
Yeah.
Really?
Definitely.
Morally number one?
Because I will always go for a good joke over anything else.
Yeah, same. So, in our blind ranking, Notts Forest number one, but the real winner's Stoke City.
Yeah. Right. Well, there we go. That's the power of the blind rank for you, eh?
It certainly is.
Right. So
I'll learn my lesson one day.
you won't. So just to recap, we had Fenerbahce at 10, Hibs at 9, West Brom at 8, Fulham at 7, Cameroon 6, PSV at 5, USA at 4, Newcastle at 3, Stoke at number 2, and then Nottingham Forest at number 1. That was your Christmas CFS blind ranking. Now, I'm pretty sure that if you still have time and you still want to buy yourself one of these, you can. But if you go to Woody's Instagram page, WoodyW98, God, I always forget. There will be a code. He will have a code on his Instagram page. He will have a Instagram reel that will give you a code for you to get, I think it's 10% off. Maybe even 15. I don't know.
Nice.
So yeah, go and have a look at Woody's Instagram page. 88. Woody W88. Yeah. Not 98. I get so confused sometimes. It's also late. I'm tired. I'm old. Right, there we go. Right, before we go, we're gonna say first of all, Jake, if people want to find you on Instagram or social medias, where can they find you?
Yeah, I am at Art on Shirts FC on pretty much every social media going.
Nice. Helen, where can people find you, and where can people find the podcast on TikTok?
You can find me at grabsalom.com. You can find the podcast on TikTok by looking for it. The wonderful world of football shirts.
Thrown you under a bus
you can
there.
search for Looks Like Tit and you'll
Yeah.
get our top reel.
Shirts Pod, I reckon, would be the best thing to look for. We are on Instagram at Shirts Pod. We are on X at Shirts Pod. We are on YouTube, The Wonderful World of Football Shirts. We do our podcasts roughly every week. We are on Spotify. If you type in Wonderful World of Football Shirts, I mean, you probably are on Spotify or platform listening to this because you're listening to this or watching it. We do videos every week. We will be having a little break over the Christmas period, but we will be, do you know what? I'm going to say it now. what happens in January, we tend to have a kind of a review, don't we? A review of the year, and we pick shirts. But
Yeah,
I'm going
yeah.
to say to you listeners, we're going to do it a little bit differently this year. We're going to have the 2025 Football Shirts Awards. Doing it now. One of the episodes in January, we're going to have awards, and we're going to give them out to football shirts that have been released in that year. How about that? Does that sound good?
Yeah, so nominate your
man.
shirts.
Nominate some shirts. We'll get some categories. I'm going to think of them, and I'm going to put up Instagram post after this podcast comes out. And I want, during the festive period when we're away, I want people to send some nominations for shirts they think should win the prize. Also, if you think there should be an extra category, then please send it in. We love interactions. As I said already, if you do like this podcast and you want to support us, you want to help keep us going, then just go to buymeacoffee.com/shirtspod, where you can donate a little bit of spare change that you've got. But we just appreciate you listening. We appreciate you liking, doing all that subscribing stuff and interacting with us. I hope you don't mind, guys, but seeing as I'm talking, I'm going to say goodbye to everybody because I don't actually get to do it. But we want to wish you all a wonderful Christmas festive break, however you like to celebrate this period, whether you are Turkish and you don't celebrate Christmas but still want to say Mutlu Noela. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.
And record it. There we go.